Exactly.
I am torn. I have two picks, one from the good old days and one from the future. So I'll start with the one from the past. From Hackaday, somebody has ported Portal to the Apple II computer. You can actually play one of the greatest games of all time on the very constrained graphics of the Apple II. The way Portal works, if you've not played it, and if you haven't, go out and get Portal. It's
no load runner, but...
I wish... You know what? Why isn't there a good load runner out now for the Mac or something? I would play load runner for it. So the idea of Portal is you have a special portal gun. There are two kinds of holes you can open, an exit hole and an entrance hole, and it allows you to move around the puzzle maze with your portal gun by opening those holes up. And it's frankly something that I've been using for some time to get around the studio because, frankly, it's very hard to... This is Patrick's portal gun? That is nice. From Aperture Labs.
Yeah,
wow.
If you go to anotgo.com, I changed. I got a picture of myself during my trip to DC that I made the header image on my Facebook page and on my blog.
That's so great.
I felt I was as soon as I saw it, I felt that I know what picture I need to have taken of me, and I know that everyone I know will be sick of seeing it.
So yesterday in Triangulation, we had the legendary Jordan Ritter, who is, of course, I can go on and on. He's a multiple serial entrepreneur. He was one of the three with Sean Fanning and Sean Park who created Napster, brilliant programmer, security guy, hacker. And his latest enterprise is called Atlas Recall. And it's funny because I had tried it before. I'd put it on my computer before he came on the show. I didn't know he was part of it. Let me go to his website, which is atlas.co, and show you. This is free right now, Mac only. The idea is it's kind of looking over your shoulder, watching everything you're doing, and making a searchable index of all the things you see from messaging, from email, from websites, everywhere. It has a plugin for Safari and a plugin for Chrome. So if I do a Google search, let's do a Google search for Andy Ihnatko, something I do regularly, it will pop up an Atlas search in my recall history for documents associated or with your name in it or somehow associated with it. This is free because it's a beta. It's early days. He wants to, if you watch the interview, he wants to make this a platform that applications can integrate into. There's an Atlas Recall app for iOS. It is not available yet on Windows or Linux, although he's working on that, or Android. But I love the idea. He says it's your data. Everybody else is spying on you. The NSA probably has a database like this. Shouldn't you have a database? It's encrypted in place. It's encrypted in transit. They're very careful to say, we don't do anything with your data, but you should be aware that it was one more place your data lives that could be, I guess, subpoenaed by government sources. So if you're worried about privacy, you might not want to use this. But I really think this is great. Once you've been using it for a while, you could say, oh, what was that thing? We were talking about dimming, and I can't remember that thing was called DIMS or something like that, and you can search for it, and it'll show you the pages. Here they are talking about it in chat. Picks up IRC as well. Here's the DIMS page. So you don't have to remember everything that, it just remembers for you. Atlas Recall free right now, so it's a good time to take advantage of it. It's Mac and iOS only, although it will eventually, and I certainly plan to put it on all my devices because then you have a kind of, his goal ultimately is to say, I do this, we all do this, we have multiple copies of a single file, one on our local computer, one maybe on Dropbox, all over the place. He says you could have one copy of anything and know where it is, and it will look like a unified file system on your computer. You don't care where it is, as long you can access it anytime. So I think this is a really good idea. Atlas.co if you'd like to try it out.